What's up, guys? Many of you might remember a few months ago where I did a video in my Ford Fusion on how far you can actually drive on 0 miles till empty. At the end of that video, I promised you guys that I would do one in my truck. So today I'm in my 2015 Ford F150 XLT with the 5-liter V8. 385 horsepower and 387 pound-feet of torque. Now, this vehicle isn't the most fuel efficient, to say the least. So I'm currently here at 8 miles till empty. Show you guys here. Now, not to be mistaken with the fuel low light, which came on when it was 37 miles till empty. So what we're gonna do in this video is wait till it gets to 0 miles, and then we're gonna see how far we can actually drive in this half-ton truck with a 5-liter V8 on 0 miles till empty. Now in the Fusion, I managed to get to 21.6 miles on 0 miles till empty until the car completely died. So in this video, we're gonna do the same thing. I don't think I'm gonna get as far, but I don't know. So obviously I have never ever tried this before, but the setup is gonna be the same. I have a GoPro camera right here, and then I forgot my adhesive mounts that I was gonna put right here to monitor the fuel level, but I have a little concoction here that'll work just the same. And then we have a camera sitting right here on the driver's window, and I'm currently about 30 miles away from home. So I have about, most of this is highway, so I'm gonna get out on the highway and then we're just gonna start driving, and we're just gonna see, hopefully the truck dies somewhere on the highway where I can get off and get some fuel in it and get home. So honestly, I don't know how this is gonna work, how far I'm gonna be able to drive on 8 miles to an empty tank. Once I hit 0, I'm gonna reset one of the trip meters, and then we'll keep an eye on that, and so we know exactly how far I can drive in my 5-liter V8 truck here on 0 miles to empty. So wish me luck, and here we go. Alright, so the last time I did this video in my Fusion, it took longer than I had anticipated. So the GoPro I used to monitor the fuel gauge here and how many miles we're actually driving until the car runs out of gas, the battery on that GoPro almost died, so I had to turn it off every now and then when we were getting to the end. So in this video here, I'm gonna wait till we hit like 1 mile till empty tank, and then I'm gonna turn it on. So right now it's at 7 miles till empty. Now in the previous video that I did in the Fusion, I think some people might have been a little confused regarding how far you can actually go. Because as I mentioned in the beginning of the video here, the fuel low light comes on when it's actually 37 miles till empty. So that's not really what the video's purpose is. It's actually how far you can drive when it says 0 miles till empty. That's when the reserve fuel tank kicks in. So right now it's saying 6 miles till empty, and yeah, I have about 30 miles home. Although it is straight highway. When I was doing this in the Fusion, I was driving all over the place. It was some highway and then some like city driving, or driving around our neighborhood just trying to get the car to actually run out of gas. It was taking longer than I anticipated. But it's very interesting to see how far we get in this truck here because the bigger engine, and it's not as fuel efficient. All right, so we're at 4 miles till empty here. I get the GoPro ready. There we go. And as soon as I hit about 1 mile till empty, then I'm gonna turn it on. Two miles till empty. I might as well turn it on now then. And there we go. All right, we're going uphill here. We should hit 1 mile till empty, I'm assuming. There we go, 1 mile till empty. All right, we're about to hit 0 miles till empty here. There we go. 0 miles till empty tank. All right, so what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna go to one of the trip meters and I'm gonna reset that. There we go. And we're gonna track exactly how far this truck can go with a 5-liter V8 on 0 miles till empty. So if the tank has 1 gallon in reserve, and we're driving highway like we're doing right now, we should be able to go at least 20 miles. It'd be very interesting to see if we beat the Fusion's distance, which was 21.6 from the previous video. Although I didn't do as much highway driving in that video as I will in this one, still it would be very, very interesting. Whoa! And he's in a hurry. These videos are always so damn nerve-wracking because you don't really know exactly what's going to happen. I don't know exactly where I'm going to run out of gas and how many cars there's going to be at that. I know fuel level is low. All right, 10 miles we've driven on 0 miles till empty currently. Truck's getting 24 miles per gallon. Man, that's not bad. I don't know if I've ever gotten this type of mileage in this truck. It's funny how we're getting this this time when we're doing this video. Now the fuel tank in my truck is a 23-gallon tank, and I have a 23-gallon tank because it has the FX4 package. Why that is, I don't really know. A regular F150 has a 26-gallon tank, and then you can get the bigger tank of 36 gallons. Now I don't think there's a difference in the reserve tank and how much fuel you would have in a situation like this where you're driving on 0 miles till empty. And also, if you have the EcoBoost engines, like the 3.5-liter EcoBoost or the 2.7, the twin turbo V6 engines, I doubt that there would be a big difference there as well on how far you can actually drive on 0 miles till empty. All right, so I'm coming off one highway here and turning onto another one from 376 to I-79. And we're at 16.23 miles driven on 0 miles till empty. And the trip computer here is also showing us that we have, since we reset the trip meter here, we've used 0.7 gallons. I need to get in the right lane. This is a 4-lane highway. I'm not going to be stuck driving in the middle lane. 17.2 miles driven on 0 miles till empty. I mean, it can't be much left now. This is crazy. And we currently have 22.7 miles per gallon since we started this video, and I reset or not since we started the video, but since I reset the trip meter here, we're averaging 22.8 miles per gallon. All right, I'm not getting stuck on this bridge. Fuck that. Going up a hill, push it a little bit. All right, we're at 19 miles we've driven now. 19. I mean, this is wacko. 19.1, 2. as I keep stressing it, I want to stay in the right lane, and I want somewhere to be able to turn off when this thing dies. Why are they going 50 miles an hour here? It's 55. All right, we're at 21 miles driven on 0 miles to empty. Gotta be shitting me. All right, I'm punching it here. All right, we've driven 22 miles. We've officially beaten the Fusion's time. Although I am doing highway here, so that's probably why, but I'm not home yet. There's a poor dude stuck on the road. I'll be right with you, buddy. Somewhere else. We've driven 24 miles now. 24 miles. I gotta say, I'm impressed. So now you know, I mean, if you stuck in the middle of nowhere somewhere and you're on 0 miles to empty, you have quite a while that you can drive until you find a gas station. We're at 25 miles now. 25 miles driven. And now it's downhill. I mean, this thing's just gonna keep on rolling. I want this to end. This just gets more nerve-wracking and nerve-wracking per minute that passes. Come on, man. There's a bunch of freaking traffic around too. Shit. There's a bunch of cars in front of me here, but I keep punching it a little bit to see if I get a stutter, but it's not happening. Man, this is a super truck. 29 miles we've driven now, on 0 miles to empty. Man, that's absurd. All right, I've like passed my home as well, so I'm gonna take the next exit here and turn around and go back, because I'm just far away from home now. All right, over 30 miles we've driven now, on 0 miles to empty. And for those of you who don't believe me, 0 miles, that's where it's at. I mean, 32 miles. What the hell? It's got more to give. Man, it's gonna get dark soon, man. This better happen. Come on, I'm like in West Virginia soon. This is crazy. 37 miles. We've driven 37 miles. Dude, I gotta turn around. This is retarded. This does not feel as safe anymore. All right, I'm gonna take this exit. Jessup Place, wherever the hell that is. I usually don't go this way, so I honestly don't really know where I'm at. I mean, I sort of know, but I'm not familiar with this area. All right, go, go. I don't want to get stuck in this intersection here. And this is uphill too, and it's a fucking bridge. trying to find my way back to I-79 here, because this truck just won't stop. It's almost 40 miles now. We've driven on 0 miles till empty. All right, 79 north to Pittsburgh. There we go. All right, we've driven 40.7 miles. Nothing's happening. And I gotta piss. Plus I'm thirsty at the same time. Good combination. 41 miles. Come on, truck, I love you, but you gotta give up at some point. 43 miles. Oh, wow. I mean, I know I've been driving highway, but I mean, I've been gunning it. I'll gun it again. And the truck just keeps going. All right, if we make it over to my exit here, I'm just gonna take it, and then I'm sure it'll die in an intersection somewhere or something. I mean, I'm impressed. I am starting to get bored, but I am impressed. This is crazy. 46 miles. I'm like starting to get to a point where I'm not even worried anymore. Around like when it hit 20 miles, I was pissing myself. But now I'm like, okay, I mean, I guess you don't have to refuel this damn truck. It just keeps going. All right, here's an uphill. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. All right, I felt the jerk there. Yep, it's dying. I'm hitting the throttle, nothing's happening. It's dying, 49.1 miles. Pulling off here, put the hazards on. Thank God I have somewhere to turn off. Yep, it's dead. All right, so I'm on the highway here, and cars are kind of flying by me. I'm gonna try to roll back a little bit so I can get further off the road here. Oh, I don't have any power steering. All right. Oh well. All right, it's time to get some fuel in the truck here. Takes a little time to get the gas in here. All right, let's see here. Shut up! Fucking dude honked at me. All right, so just filled it up with almost 2 gallons, I think. Oh, and I stink gas too. Hopefully it starts. I'll turn the ignition on a couple times. Thank God it started. I've taken the GoPros down from the different angles here, but obviously it started. Turn the hazards off, or no, I'm gonna keep them on. I'm in like a freaking ditch here. Of course, there's still millions of cars coming here. There's so much traffic. And we're in an uphill, so first thing I'm gonna do get to a gas station. But we can conclude that we went 49.2 or 3 miles on 0 miles till empty. Oh, man, was this nerve-wracking. Last time I did the video in the Fusion, I actually ran out of gas in a spot where I could roll in, and I was completely, well, pretty much completely off the road. Here I was pretty close to the road, as you guys could see, and yeah, pretty nerve-wracking. Now I smell like gas, and I need gas. So, but obviously we know now that the truck can go far on the reserve tank of fuel, but I'm not taking any more risks today. So the first gas station I see, I'm gonna stop in there and I'm gonna get a freaking full tank of gas, because if I run out of gas now, I'm done. I'd have to call my wife, and that would not be a fun phone call. So yeah, I'm gonna get my ass to a gas station ASAP. And I hope you guys found this video informative and entertaining, I guess, of how far you can drive on 0 miles till empty in a 2015 Ford F150 with the 5-liter V8. I'm sure it would be very, very similar in any other brand. This isn't really a Ford advertisement or anything, although I drive a Ford. I mean, if you drove a Chevy or a Dodge, I'm sure the result would be similar. But anyhow, guys, appreciate you stopping by watching this video. If it's your first time checking out this channel and you haven't already, please subscribe for future videos sort of like this. Remember to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at AutoVlog. I'll put links in the description below. Until next time, guys, remember to drive safe out on the road. Bye-bye.